Raphael reporting for Fighting Pride. I'm just with the Rhino himself, Dave Allen. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah.
Good. Listen, we just here at the public workout. It's a weird one because obviously it's usually on fight week. Do you know why it's obviously doing it today?
I'm not sure. I wish it was. I think they might be doing one on Fight Week as well.
Right.
You know, I don't know why I'm here today.
Right.
I'd rather be in bed right now. But yeah, you know, these things are fun. It's always good to catch up with the same faces like yourself and everyone that's here. So it's always fun, and it's only 10 minutes. So yeah.
Right. Listen, you're looking in fantastic shape. Obviously, training's gone well.
Really well. It's never gone better. I had a bit of time off with a back injury after Cardiff, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me, really. People have always assumed because I was fat, I never trained, but I always trained every day. So to have a little bit of a rest and then come back already fit from the camp that I did for Cardiff, I'm in a great place. I've never been better. And because I struggled with Leroy Thomas and got defeated last time, people are expecting a 50-50 fight, and I'm 100% fit. It's not. And I'm gonna look really good beating someone that people think is good, even though he's not that good. But I shouldn't really say that, but I've said it now, but it's too late.
It's already out. Right.
It's gone now.
Obviously, you know, you fought in last time, but you got a second chance, and most people don't have second chances. What have you learnt from the first fight going into this second fight?
Be fit, be better prepared, mentally, physically, emotionally. Because I'm a man that lives on my, with my heart on my sleeve, and last time I wasn't 100% fit, and I let the occasion kind of get to me, you know. Bramall Lane, my dad boxed there 33 years prior, so I just thought, this is my night kind of thing. I thought, I can't lose today. You know, so like in the training I was in that mindset. I was complacent. I didn't show Leroy Thomas the correct respect. I didn't show him the right respect. And this time in training, you know, you have to show the right amount of respect in training, fight week, be in the right state of mind, on the right state of mind of the night. It's all showing respect to Leroy Thomas, and this time I've given the right amount of respect. I've trained hard, and in giving him respect, I'm also going to give him one hell of a beating as well.
I mean, it's a Commonwealth title.
Yeah.
You know, if you do come through this fight, what's your long-term plans moving forward?
I just want to continue to come to days like this. Because days like this for a boy from Doncaster is nice.
Yeah.
And at the press conference, usually there's biscuits and tea. And that's nice as well.
Right.
So I just want to continue to try and be as successful as possible. Because it's nice, because some fighters do well, but they don't have people supporting them and backing them. And I've got a lot of support and a lot of people that get behind me. So to keep winning and to start winning, it'd be nice, be successful. It gives me a chance to continue doing what I'm doing, to continue on this path up. And we've opened the gym, the Rhino Sanctuary, me and Tyler Durden.
All right.
And obviously if I don't win, the gym's not going to be as busy, is it?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I've got other things in my life now where I have to take boxing 100% seriously, where the other things in my life can be successful also.
What motivates you? What really motivates you?
Me?
Yeah.
Women.
Yep. Is it the money?
No, not money, because we don't get paid that much anyway.
Right.
And it's not women. For me, genuinely, I want to win. Anything in life I want to win. If me and you now were throwing coins at the wall, trying to get nearest to the wall, I'd want to win. And it'd kill me if I lost. I wouldn't torture myself for days. I'm just very competitive. I like to win. I like to fight. I don't like to fight. I'm not a hard man. But in terms of boxing, I just like to win. I like to fight. I find it very enjoyable. Fight week's very enjoyable. I like talking to people. I like meeting new people. And boxing the last couple of years has given me a life that I could never have dreamed of. And I just want to continue living my dream, and that is the motivation. I'm living my dream right now, and I don't want it to stop. I want it to get better and better.
For people who don't know Dave Allen before boxing, what was your life before boxing like?
It was all right, you know. I've always been. I'm two people. I'm very quiet.
Yeah.
I don't drink. I don't go out. I don't have many friends. But then I can come to a place like this. I see people like yourself that I'm comfortable with, and I turn into the White Rhino.
Right. Your alter ego.
Yeah. So yeah, my life before, I've just always been a pretty nice kid, normal-ish upbringing with a crazy dad.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, it was normal for me. I look at things and some people look at me and say, your upbringing was a bit rough. And I say, I weren't I wasn't brought up in Syria or in the middle of nowhere, not able to eat or drink. So it was a normal upbringing. It was fantastic upbringing. I was fed and watered and clothed and slept in a bed every night. So it was good. It was normal. And my dad was a professional fighter himself. So all roads led to March the 3rd and whatever happens after that.
Is that what sort of inspired you to obviously put the gloves on and see your dad fight? Was it like sort of...
He kept me away from it, you know.
Right.
But he didn't really,
any reason why?
He didn't want me to box, really.
Right.
Because I was a big kid at school and I was the hardest at school. And don't let anyone who I went to school with tell you any different, because it's true. But I was a soft child. I was a soft kid, really.
Right.
Very soft. And I think he never thought I would have it in me to do anything like that. So he kept me away from it. And I left school and I had nothing else to do. I had no education. I pissed out of the wall. And my last chance to make anything out of life, I was either going to work in a warehouse for the next 60 years or I was going to find something to do. And boxing was literally my last option, you know. And I've been very fortunate, really. And I did work very hard for a few years. And so they were the only options. Warehouse for 60 years, which I may have to go to anyway if I lose March the 3rd. But I wanted to have a go at making it something of myself, and so far so good, really.
Right. What's your take on like boxers like after they come off from the high of obviously being a world champion? A lot of them fall into depression. Yeah. Yeah. And I spoke to a couple of boxers about this, and no one's really talked about it. What's your take on that depression in boxing?
It was something I came out with one of the first ones to talk about it.
Right.
Something
Okay.
like kind of. I say I'm a very strange man, a very intricate kind of person. I'm up and down, and it's when I've had a fight, when I've got something, being happy in life or being content. Because I always want to be content. I never want to be happy because that's too much to ask for. So when I'm training for a fight, these last 6 weeks I've been training. The next 2 I'll be the happiest man in the world. I will go to the gym. I will eat at certain times, and I've got a routine. When I'm in a set routine, when I'm busy, I ain't got time to think about anything. The fight's done, win or lose. I could win, I'd be the happiest man in the world for a couple of days. But then the buzz of fight night coming up, the routine of training every day, then you don't know what to do with yourself.
Right.
In past times, I've gambled all my money away and stuff like that. So I'm scared about not boxing, about the day when not boxing comes around again, because it's my life, it's my routine, and it's my high, you know. And like you said, people who've boxed and stopped boxing go on to do drugs and drink and do other things to replace a high, but really you're never going to replace it. Coming out to a busy arena, but it's the buzz of the fight night, and it's the routine. Routine is key, and for a boxer, if you're training for 10-15 years day in day out, and all of a sudden the day comes where you haven't got that to do anymore. And that's what I feel like for weeks when a fight ends. You're always down after a fight. There's nothing, there's no excitement or no routine in your life.
Right. Do you think there should be something like organisations in place for boxers that obviously come down off the highs and suffering with depression?
It's difficult, you know. You got to, in this day and age, I think we're too soft. We should sort ourselves out. I know that. If there's help there that's needed. You can go and get your help. But in terms of successful boxers, you've got all the money in the world. Go and get busy. I'm busy as anything now. I keep myself busy, and it's not hard to get busy. Go and do some charity work. I'm opening a gym with a very good friend of mine. I'm doing a podcast. I'm just busy. I've got no time to be feeling sorry for myself. You know, the help is there. Go and get the help. Or just get busy. You know, I got help many a time, and I had to go and see many people. And then I just realised, you know what? Why not just go and get busy and just not even think about this shit and just go and do what I've got to do? And that's what I'm doing now. And I've never been better. And that's why March the 3rd, I feel I'm going to put in the best performance of my life, because I've never been in a better place mentally. It's not all 10% physical and 90% mental, this game, I think. And I think I've cracked it now.
Right, fantastic. Just so I want to pick your brains on a couple of fights that are coming up. Let's just talk about Ortiz Wilder. You've been in with Ortiz. Yeah. How powerful is he?
He's powerful, yeah. Really.
He's the hardest puncher you've been in with?
Yeah. He was very clever and very precise, very sharp. And it wasn't the power. You know, it's a very difficult thing to talk about power. What is power? Is it the speed? Is it the thudding of the shot?
Timing.
Yeah, and it was timing. And it was ability, it was technical ability and timing, and it was hitting me on the chin, it was hitting me clean. And if you get a 10-year-old boy and he hits you on the chin, you're gonna woo.
They say it only takes 4 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out.
And if you get a really big man hitting you and you kind of see it coming, it's gonna hurt, but you can take it.
Yeah.
You get it on the chin, you're gonna go, and and Ortiz has got that experience to do that. Wilder's a fantastic athlete, very big, strong, fit, powerful, but can Wilder at his age? Because how old is Wilder? How old is Ortiz? 70?
They said about 85 or something.
Yeah. So if Ortiz, he's only had 2 rounds in 15 months. Ortiz is a better fighter than Wilder. I don't think that necessarily means you'll beat him. I hope Ortiz wins. It'd be fantastic for me. He'd look great on my resume.
Yeah, of course it does.
But I would have to pick Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you go for like sort of a long-winded 12 points win, or would you go for 12 rounds win, or would you go for a knockout?
If I'm Wilder, I'm just very patient on the outside. Because if you rush into Ortiz, he won't knock you out.
Yeah.
I rushed into him in the second round. He went with an uppercut, and I didn't know what day it was. And I thought, whoa, I'm not doing that again. So Ortiz Wilder's got to be very clever.
Right.
I think if he boxes clever, keeps it long, the old man's legs will fail him.
Right. A lot of people question with Wilder or Anthony Joshua. Who do you think is the best heavyweight right
Joshua.
now? Joshua.
Yeah.
Based on?
He's a fucking animal.
He's a beast.
He's just a big, strong, fast. He's just an athlete. He's just an unbelievable athlete. They both are. But I think Joshua is very hard with it as well.
Yeah.
The Klitschko fight for me was the final thing that made me say, right, you're the number 1 man now. He got up off the floor, and we've yet to see Wilder really do that.
Yeah, right. And what's your prediction on the big fight this weekend?
I don't know.
Right. Are you sitting on the fence? You need to come off that fence.
I'm 51-49 in favour of Groves today. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would give you the other way around.
Right.
I think it's a fantastic fight. Groves should win.
Yeah.
Bigger, better, I think, stronger. But Eubank's dad's got me believing in the hype.
Right, yeah.
So
he's a good salesman, isn't he?
Fantastic salesman, yeah.
Right.
Fantastic. Okay. He's got me believing, and I was never a massive Eubank fan, to be honest, but his dad's kind of got me believing.
He's one of those eccentric characters. Well, the public workout's going to start. Do you have anything else to have before we go, Dave?
Just a big thank you to everyone who's watching that's supported me so far.
Right.
You know, we're going to have a good night, and what's the third? We're there.